the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Lynx going up against the New York Liberty. And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners, Brian Vanafitemi and Tim Swartz. And the basket by Carrington.
Look at Carrington using her agility inside and using it to get to a point-blank shot.
Ionescu has it. Jacks up a three. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Charles. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Strong finish from Tina Charles, taking the hit well and powering through it.
Now here is Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. No good from outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And the basket by Carrington.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Here's New York now. It's a three-point game. Outside Howard. Back to Stevens. Stolen by Brianna Jones. Ogumake with the ball. Now guarded by Ionescu. And that one's good. Ogumake.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything is falling for them early.
Ionescu outside. On. No good on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Ogumake. Just 5 on the clock. Jones to the inside. 13 feet out. And it's Ogumake missing.
Their first miss of the game. A strong start.
Ionescu has it. New York, no good that time either.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Now here's Vandersloot. Jones outside. Sabrina Ionescu with the rebound. New York trailing here. Inside. The shot by Stevens, no good.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Vandersloot outside. Pass to Carrington. Launches it. Score it. Her third straight basket in 3 attempts.
Putting those guard skills to work. Carrington with the quick trigger.
Now here's Hahn. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Neko Ogumake with the rebound.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Good work there as it goes.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Pass to Hahn. Can they get it? That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
Now that is how you space the floor. Anju understands the value of long-range shooting.
Screen by Charles. And here's Carrington. Ogumake. Count it.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here is Hayes. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Picked by Ionescu. Here's Hahn. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
I love her confidence. We've seen it right from the opening tip.
Pass to Carrington. Picked by Ogumake. Carrington with the ball, and it's Howard picking her up.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset every time she steps on the floor. And
this is her first free throw of the game. drops. And so she makes both from the line. On offense, here the Liberty. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Ionescu. Stevens, guarded by Jones. Now here's Ionescu. He's covered closely. 4 on the shot clock. Howard can't get it to go. Ogumake outside. Vandersloot. And the Lynx miss again. Outside Hayes. Pass to Hahn. Here's Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. The shot by Ionescu, no good.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Carrington with the ball. Howard's there. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more. And this is her second trip to the line tonight. Here's Juhas. To the paint. On. That's good, and she's now 3 for 4 from the floor. And here are the Lynx now. They've got a 9-point lead. Vandersloot with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Ogumake, right side. Stevens grabs the board.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Chalk up 2 right there.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Now here's Vandersloot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Carrington. Ogumake. Rebound by Juhas.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Now here is Ionescu. Just her first attempt, and that one hits back iron. Ogumake outside. Pass to Carrington. By Charles. 3-pointer. Minnesota the rebound. Count it. Good.
I admire Charles's business-like approach on the boards. She's relentless about keeping possessions alive.
Now here's Juhas. Ionescu outside. Shoots over Vandersloot. The 15-footer, good.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
Ogumake with the ball, guarded by Juhas. The 3-ball, and the basket by Carrington.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Stevens. There's a screen by Stevens. Ionescu can't get it to go.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
Down low, Vandersloot. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. by Jones. Here's Johannes. She's guarded by Alaman. Shot clock at 3. Here's the 3. Johannes shot is off.
That one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Yeah, pretty clear. They've come out with the better energy and effort thus far.
Alaman shot is off. Here's Gustafsson. Pass to Johannes. This one for 3. Offensive board. Here's Gustafsson. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, they have got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, still early, but you're right. They need to bump up the intensity on defense.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 5. Dantas left side. Alema. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Johannes. Gustafsson. She's guarded by Dantas. Now here's Gustafsson. The right on her. From 18 feet away, and down it goes. 2 points.
Their offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
Yeah, to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Lynx ahead. They lead by 9. Quarter number. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
New York trailing here. Pass to Juhas. Now here's Dantas. She's covered by Ogumake. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Now here's Alaman. Guarded closely. The shot by Ionescu, no good. Now the Lynx with it. Ogumake outside. Pass to Johannes. The tray hits the three-point bomb.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Dantas outside. Now Ionescu. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
Her first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Caldwell. Now Gustafsson, guarded by Juhas.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Here's Ionescu. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Because of Ionescu's fearless finishing ability, she simply is not intimidated by contested shots.
Caldwell, covered by Ionescu. Back to Ogumake. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And Ogumake gives her team an edge down low. She really plays with power and poise.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Ionescu misses. So the Lynx now, 11-point game. Here's Caldwell, covered by Ionescu. A shot by Caldwell, no good. Ionescu outside. Buries it from three-point range.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Minnesota calls a timeout. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into this second quarter. Pass to Dantas. Stevens. To the middle. The second chance effort. Minnesota grabs the miss. Now Johannes. 5 points in the game. Charles. The shot. And the Lynx miss again.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
Here's Johannes. Charles in the post. She's guarded by Dantas. Charles no good. Pass to Ionescu. From the arc. Johannes with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. Now here's Agumake. Shot clock at 6. Courtney Vandersloot for 3. The rebound by Dantas. And so it's New York with it. Trailing here by 8. Ionescu outside. Inside. Here's Juhas. Bucket is good. Vandersloot with it. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Pass to Johannes. Shot to end the cold run. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Getting going here in the second quarter, her second three-pointer of the game.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, it's tough to see. Clearly, she's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and they're going to get the trainer and get a chance to check her over.
Here's Hahn. 10 points for her. The rebound by Charles. The Lynx with the lead. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Carrington. Five to shoot. And here's Agumake, guarded by Howard. From deep three-point range, Stevens grabs the board. On offense, here's the Liberty. And here's Ionescu. 16 points for her. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And Ionescu is inflicting major damage right now. The defense looks helpless.
Now here's Vandersloot. Jones outside. Pass to Carrington. Ogumake, guarded by Howard. Yep, that goes.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
The Liberty trail. On with the ball. On a screen. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's New York with a three.
She's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside.
Now here's Vandersloot. Defense is right there. Here's Ogumake. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss. On offense, here's the Liberty. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu connects from three-point range.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Pass to Carrington. And here is Jones. Here's Vandersloot. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Such a confident player. Charles enjoys rising and firing as soon as she catches the pass.
Outside Stevens. There's a screen by Stevens. Now here is Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. Ionescu outside. The three is up. Rebound by the Lynx.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Here's Ogumake. It falls through, making her 6 for 11 in this contest.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Ionescu. The three. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. To the inside. Deflected and stolen by Ionescu. High arcing shot. And that one good.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Now Vandersloot. Ogumake outside. Pass to Vandersloot. From downtown, the basket good off the assist from Neko Ogumake.
And Vandersloot can make this shot, especially when the defense isn't guarding her very tightly.
Here's Hahn. And she banks in the layup.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Vandersloot with it. Right wing. Pass to Ogumake. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Another three for Minnesota.
They're hovering above, right around 50% for the game in three-pointers, but they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Ionescu outside. There's a screen by Stevens. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Pass to Ionescu. On with the ball. Guarded by Charles. Clock at 4. Outside Howard. Off target with the three.
A good job on the glass. They're working inside.
They're battling, and that's helped them craft this lead.
It's set a tone for the team.
Vandersloot right side. Here's Ogumake. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lynx ahead, up by 8. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. And now the third quarter about to get going again. And you know, no surprise, but Ionescu has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, in a game this important, we knew they were going to need a big performance from her, and in that first half, she delivered.
But here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So she's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
Here's New York now. 8-point game. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh my gosh, she's making it look easy right now. And I expect them to run the offense through her until the defense forces it out of her hands.
Outside Charles. Green, Neko Bumake. It's hauled in by Tiffany Hayes. Pass to Ionescu. From outside the arc. Minnesota grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. Vandersloot with it, working on Stevens. Now Carrington. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
It's just terrific to see Carrington taking charge on the offensive end. And you know the bench loves to see it as well.
Pass to Howard. Ionescu outside. Down low. Stolen by Tina Charles. Vandersloot outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And it's Carrington missing. New York trailing here. Ionescu left side. Neko Bumake pulls it in. So the Lynx now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Howard with the ball. Oh, Bumake's there. Outside Hayes. Pass to Ionescu. Dreams it from beyond the arc.
These defenders better start closing down those shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Vandersloot. Up and in on the layup.
Love the guts Vandersloot has. Goes right into contact and finds a way to finish.
And here's Ionescu. 33 points for her. Howard can't get it to go. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Agumake. Jones. Vandersloot outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Agumake. Over Howard. And she gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Ionescu outside. Drains the three-pointer.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Pass to Jones. Here's Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. Charles the screen. Courtney Vandersloot for three. Rebound New York.
He had all the time in the world to get that shot off.
Here's Howard. Yes, and a nice assist from Tiffany Hayes.
And you're seeing the creativity of Howard right there. She's able to generate a lot of looks with her handles.
Now here's Carrington. Tight defense on her. This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the away team, Nneka Ogwumike. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, on the floor, Nneka Ogwumike can be so imposing. You know, she's got a clear height advantage over many players, and she knows how to fight for her shots.
Good on the second, so she makes both. Here's Ionescu. She's got 36 points. Takes the three. Ogwumike with the rebound.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Shoots over Uhas, and Ogwumike gets it to go.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Minnesota grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the paint. Back Benley. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Now here's Ionescu. From past the arc, buries the long-range jumper.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Pass to Charles. Here's Ogwumike. Over Hayes. And it's Ogwumike missing.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Yeah, no way you expect her to miss that shot.
Now here's Ionescu. Back to Stevens. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and it'll go to the line. And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Stevens. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. The Lynx with the lead. And it's Tina Charles off the drive. That one goes. Count it.
The ability to drive, it's what sets Charles apart from other bigs. She is comfortable on the dribble.
Pass to Howard. Now here is Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. A kick out to Hayes. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different this point.
Charles in the post. Howard's there. And here's Nneka from the arc.
Absolutely no fear, guys. Mixing it up in the paint with bigger players.
Inside. Here's Stevens. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
Now here's Vandersloot, covered by Ionescu. Here's Jones. Off target from three-point range. New York trailing here. Pass to Ionescu. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Ogumake outside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next. It's going to go on Dorka Juhas.
You know, I like the discipline I'm seeing from Ogumake. She's as skilled at getting to the line as just about anyone.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time.
They should keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Taking full advantage from this charity strike. They've yet to miss here in the second half.
Up top, Alaman. To the middle. Ionescu. Faked in off the glass.
Plays so tough inside. Ionescu will not back down.
Here's Johannes. She's guarded by Alaman. Up top, Gustafson. Back to Ogumake. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jones. And here's Gustafson. Sinks the triple.
What a find by Jones. Some high IQ basketball.
Here's Alaman. Outside Howard. Ionescu. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gustafson with it. Howard's there. Another one falls for Minnesota. Here's Howard. Past Alaman. Howard. Ionescu outside. Fires from deep. Bagbenlay with the rebound. Ogumake outside. Should begin in moments. And here's Johannes. Pass to Caldwell. Ogumake. No good with the triple.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You got to go right back to that shot.
Not afraid of a little physicality. Ionescu is clever at drawing contact when she gets near the rim.
Ionescu. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
She hits both from the stripe. The Lynx leading. Pass to Caldwell. To the inside. Gustafson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Aleman with it. Yuha sets the screen. Now here's Aleman. She's tightly guarded. Got her with the pump fake. Just couldn't finish. It's Neko Ogumike with the drive. Back Benley. Johannes. She's guarded by Aleman. Shoots the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 shooting night.
Now get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Pass to Ionescu. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is a heck of an individual performance, but it won't mean a thing if they don't get the win.
And here's Caldwell. Covered by Ionescu. Gustafson with it. Ogumike outside. Down low. Shot's good by Johannes.
Boy, not a lot of resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
Dantas outside. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And so it looks like Liberty will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. Dantas outside. Drops in the tray.
Love the quick thinking from Dantas. Gets a clean look and lets it fly.
Pass to Johannes. Now Fagbenle. Ogumike. She's guarded by Dantas. To the middle. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Defensively, they've got to start bodying them up. Get a little bit more physical and help your chances at winning this game.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint, and the worst part, it's at both ends of the floor.
Here's Ogumike. The rebound by Dantas. Pass to Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's New York with a 3.
What's gotten into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Fagbenle. Ogumike. 5 on the clock. New York with the rebound.
Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Yes, and it's Damaris Dantas picking up the assist.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Vandersloot left side. Ogumike.
Attacking mindset, methodical in her approach. Ogumike is all about the grind. She doesn't let up easy.
At the line for the away team, Neko Ogumike. 2 shots.
That one's off.
She's done a much better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Remember, she didn't get there once in the first.
And she sinks the second.
Look, she did the important part at the line there. Made this a 2-possession game.
Dantas outside. Outside Hayes. Dantas outside. Lets the 3 fly. Fagbenle with the rebound. Here's Johannes. She's guarded by Hayes. For 3. That's off the mark. She's shooting 60% on 6 for 10 shots. Three-pointer. Bagbenley with the rebound. The three. And again, no good by Minnesota. Right side, Hayes. To the inside. Vandersloot with the steal. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Pulls up for three. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of those 12 now.
She is showing no signs of slowing down here.
New York calls timeout. So both teams changing it up here. New York trailing here. Outside Stevens. Stevens the screen. Inside. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
Because of Ionescu's advanced playmaking ability, she's the kind of player that excels in the pick and roll.
Brittany Vandersloot attacking. And it's good. 2 points.
What a feel-good story, right? I mean, she has been much more effective in the second half than she was in the first.
Now here's Ionescu. Let's go with a three. A rebound by Charles. Vandersloot outside. Jones outside. Picked by Jones. Here's Carrington. And the Lynx, another three.
Boy, not too much respect shown to her by the defenders.
Now here is Stevens. Guarded by Jones. Back to Stevens. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That's a great example of Stevens' comfortability and focus around the basket. So effective down there.
Pass to Agumake. Charles the screen. Harrington. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here is Hayes. Back to Hahn. Pulls up. Can't connect from long distance. Harrington, guarded by Howard. Pass to Agumake. Harrington. Shot clock at 5. It's Brianna Jones, high post. The rebound by the Liberty. Here's Ionescu. And here's Howard. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
I mean, that's just too easy for Howard. Is the defense going to rush her off the three-point line, or is she going to make these all night long?
Ogumake with the ball. Stevens covering. Ogumake misses.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2. That one on Charles.
With how many different ways Ionescu can beat you, I mean, she is a nightmare to guard.
Sabrina Ionescu. 2 shots.
And she cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And she's able to hit the second one. And that brings them within 5.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Carrington. Close one, and it's good on the lay-in.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
Now here's Ionescu. Vandersloot defending. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. And that's collected by Tina Charles. Now here's Vandersloot. Not a lot of room. Picked by Jones. From deep. Vandersloot, no good. On offense, here the Liberty. They trail by 7. Here's Stevens. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Liberty foul. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first. And that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And the Liberty call time here. Here's Ionescu. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Talk about coming up clutch. How about Ionescu sinking the huge shot?
Here's Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Team foul. At the line for the away team. Vandersloot. 2 shots.
Doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called the Liberty.
Oh, this one, it's not over if they can get a quick score then foul.
Yeah, a few missed free throws and they're right back in it, but it has to happen fast.
Exactly, Brian. Have to do it real quick.
Here's Hayes. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. For 3. Buries it! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
So mature mentally and emotionally. Hayes stays composed throughout the game.
Team foul. At the line for the away team. DeJohnny Carrington. 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And she ends up making the second. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. No room for error here.
you got to play perfect from here on out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Money! And that shot brings them within just one.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle. Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second. Missing both free throws. Timeout called the Liberty.
Now, they've got enough time that they can run really whatever play they're most comfortable with.
Definitely. Now they're in a good shape here. Shot clock's off, but still enough ticks left on the game clock to run a normal play. And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up 2. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throws. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt here.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lynx, pulling it out for the W. So that's going to do it for this one, folks.